What if we just said you can't use the word love to describe that situation or that experience? You have to use a different word or a series of words, right? This was one of those situations where it might be good to have a sentence or a paragraph. Because when you say love, what we've observed is everybody else assumes you mean what they mean by love, not what you mean by love. So you're in fact matching a lower common denominator than being the energetic leader. But when you say love is this to me, then you have an opportunity for people to go, whoa, what is love to me? And then the conversation gets elevated in that process. And it becomes more conscious, and everybody gets the chance to experience more of the truth of the experience they're having rather than just saying love. We think it's important. And if we talk about the personality piece, we tie it into that. The hamster wheel section of you is the habit section. So if you say I love you from the hamster wheel section of you, you're saying I love you. But if you say I love you from the connected to the moment, juicy, it's most likely going to be I love you when. I love you in this experience that we're having because, right? There's a good spot for because. It's going to be contextual rather than habitual. And isn't that awesome? Because in the context, it connects you to the moment, which connects you to the body. And once you're connected to the body, you connect to the entirety of the physicality. When you're in habit, it's I love you. So a lot of people have the tendency to say I love you when they hang up the phone, right? Here's an exercise. Instead of saying I love you, say I love you because, or I love this part of you. Add a few words to it. Even with your pets. Oh, I love you so much because blank. Or I love the fact that I feel this when I talk to you, or I'm with you, or I spend time with you. Great, great, great exercise for you guys to do that are interested in this heart love thing. And it also is going to take you out of the hamster wheel part of the personality and put you in the kid on Christmas morning, which works for us because that's what we're working on. All right? A lot of times if you send a greeting card to someone, you might take the time to put down a few more words, but you don't do it verbally. So this is a great time to do this verbally. I love you because you always are there for me, or I love you because you make me laugh, or I love you because... And we found a good use for the word because, so that makes us happy. And yes, Mary, you're right. It's absolutely epically vulnerable. It's epically vulnerable, and isn't that a beautiful thing? And you have to know what your truth is in order to do it, so that means you have to be in the moment. This is a good exercise. We're liking it more and more as we're talking about it. You have to be vulnerable. You have to know what your truth is. You have to be in the moment. All of those things. And in order to do those things, where do you have to be? You can't be in the hamster wheel. Hamster wheel doesn't have that information because it's in the moment. And the hamster wheel is not in the moment. Ooh, this is a good one. Ooh, we ended on a high. We love that. That's what we love. Ending on a high. Super actionable. And it gets our other actionable piece happening. And it, breaks out that love thing a bit, which we like because that's a common word. And we've always sort of thought it doesn't exactly mean what people think it means. So this is a good way to figure out what it does mean to you in each moment. Because when you say I love you to your best friend, or you say I love you to your mom, or you say I love you to your dog, or you say I love you to your sexual partner, you mean 4 different things. And here's the way to show what you mean in each of those situations. Actionable figures. That's the way to know what you actually mean. And now the word love has context and definition, and it creates greater intimacy and more actionable space for you to connect, more surface area. And you're being an energetic leader, and you're asking people to match energy with you rather than match energy with the lowest common denominator situation. So, whoa! Add all that up and see what that comes out to. Transformation, or like we've been saying lately, empowered evolution.